Those who do not remember the past are meant to repeat it. Georg Santayana. Hello, I welcome today all the people who have forgotten how well we are actually doing. Today I will talk to you on a little journey through the history of Germany. I will talk about how it was, then how it is today. It was just 108 years ago that the World War I broke out. At that time it was not unusual for wars to break out. But this war was so big that the whole earth shook. This war lasted only 4 years and cost the life of 7 million people. 7 million people! Then it did end, making hope that such a thing would never happen again. Never again. 21 years later it started again. A war that was to trump the First World War. More than twice as many people were to die in this war. A war in which the first atom bomb was to fall. Germany's darkest chapter. This war was started by the Nazis under the leadership of Adolf Hitler, a man who committed the greatest genocide in the history. This man wanted to exterminate all people who did not fit into his worldview. That was the Holocaust. People were sent to labor camps or concentration camps. More than 6 million people died in the concentration camps. These people were deprived of everything, and when I say everything, I mean everything. They were robbed of all their positions and families were separated. Germany was split in two halves, the GDD and the Federal Republic of Germany. In 1961 the wall was built, separating families and the country. Many people tried at the risk of their life to cross the border, and many died. The fall of the wall was 1989. The wall still today is a sign of the darkest past. The unification was in 1990. And now here we are, 20 years later. We have not had a war over 70 years. We are member of the EU. We have stable democracy and we have a rule of law. We have religion freedom. We have one of the best health systems in the world. We are doing better than ever. But I feel that some people don't understand or have forgotten that. We looked out of our golden palace and forgot how it was created and what it stands on. Please don't forget. I'm going to talk to you about statements that don't play the Holocaust. I will talk about people who have lost all touch with the reality. People who wear Jewish star that say unvaccinated instead of Jew should take them off. Take them off! Do you actually know where does the Jewish star come from and what they mean? The Jewish star were an invasion of the Nazis. The Jewish star were meant to exclude, humiliated and discriminated against the Jews. The Jewish star is one of the biggest and cruelest symbols in the history. The people who abuse this symbol of oppression should be ashamed on themselves. Shame on you! You are trivializing this symbol. The stars are a dark spot in your bright time. This kind of Jewish star is carried by so-called Querdenker, a group of people who have lost all the connection with the reality. And I do not want to exaggerate. I want to show you another example to illustrate what kind of people the Querdenker are. At the Querdenker demonstration, a woman gave a speech and compared herself to the religion fighter Sophie Scholl, a woman who fought against Nazis at the risk of their life and died for it in the end. And this woman on the demonstration dares to compare herself to her. This woman needs help. But when I look around, the forgetting had already begun. A classmate once told me about a former classmate who, when asked what is the Holocaust, answer a Jewish holiday. Or even when I see a street surveys where people answer 6,000 to the questions how many people died in the Holocaust, or who fell victim to the Holocaust with children, or what is Auschwitz with a country. But it also showed me how important history lessons are in the school, and that we work on the right topics in the school, like World War I, World War II, or GRD, BDR. I think we all know the saying, knowledge is power. But what kind of power it is? It is freedom. Without knowledge, they can be manipulated, as currently many Russians at present. They are subjected to propaganda, so as the government or Putin wants it. These people are not free. Therefore, knowledge is freedom. But nowadays, especially on the internet, there it is simple a lot of false that can easily lead to conspiracy theories. Theories that try to give complex topic of life in easy explanations. But people make it too easy, because life is not simple as you think, and often there is simply not explanations. That's why you have to be careful when you get your own informations. Knowledge is a privilege that not everyone has, that we should never forget. Knowledge is the tool for free thinking. It lets us break the chains of predefined thinking. Never just blind follow people. Make your own thoughts and use your mind. Otherwise, you are just a puppet of a person who streets you. If you want to information yourself on the internet, you should be careful. The internet is a minefield of false information these days. Be careful that you do not fall for any conspiracy theories. And should you consider to run with a Querdenker demonstration, make clear what these people are. Knowledge is power. Have the courage to use your own mind. Immanuel Kant. Please never forget the history. Thank you.